What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Today we will be spectating galachris. They're in a ASU 57, battle rated 4.3, rank 3. Their team consists of USA, Russia, France, and Sweden. The enemy team has Germany, Japan, and Italy. And they're playing Conquest in Berlin. Now, these videos are to help you guys out by providing a hindsight point of view. Hopefully, this shows you what works and what doesn't work. Galachris, ASU 57. Look at that little dude in the back. He's just staring up into the sky, right back at us, into our soul. But he is pushing forward. This vehicle is definitely stock. It's not spaded whatsoever. I think this is his first or second battle that he's taking this vehicle out in, and he is pushing over into this little part right here in between where usually Alpha and Bravo would be. He's already getting shot at. Oh, that was so close. It landed right in front of him, and surprisingly, he got no damage on it whatsoever. But he is doing great. He's got this little hilly part that's right in front of him that's being able to prevent the enemy team from seeing him, but he does have to be careful because he is now out wide in the open, so he does have to be careful and fast to get to this little cover right here. And unfortunate for him, he got seen by a Panther 4J right through the transmission, right through everybody, and it knocked out a majority of the crew, but it did knock out the whole tank itself. Galachris, I know it's the tank is small, but you definitely do have to be smart with it and be able to get to those spots very quickly and very fast, or at least find those positions that are going to be able to cover you as you're going through the whole map. Now, this is Conquest, of course, so there is only one cap. So again, you have to be careful with that. You have to be aware whether you want to push forward, or you want to flank, or you want to go straight to it. Galachris, hopefully he comes back. Wonderful. He does come back, and as ZAS 30, uh, also seems to be very stock. So this is a stock vehicle, stock vehicles around this time. Um, Probably hasn't gotten fully spaded on any of them, hasn't really played much on any of them, but these are two tank destroyers that he's basically essentially pulled out. And with this, you do have to not, it'd be recommended to not be right out in front of everybody and full on exposing yourself. Yeah, get over the hell. That gave me a little nightmare right there. But uh, don't expose yourself, please. This is probably one of the biggest, one of the top 10 things that I say is stop exposing yourself. To full on unless you can do it very quickly. On that hill, I usually like to pop smoke right in front of there, or shoot a smoke round at that hill and then jump over. That way that you have at least some kind of concealment. But it looks like just look how open he is to everybody. Look how open he is as everybody's coming up and or he's coming up. This is what he sees, but this is what the enemy team sees. And there's two little vehicles right there. One, they're not aware of him. Beautiful. Takes the shot, but now he has to be careful with that second one. Does hide behind him as he's trying to reload. And hopefully he's able to get the round on target with him as he comes up. Maybe the other guy, I don't think the other guy sees him. Takes a shot on him. Takes out one of the crew members. Takes out two of the crew members. It looks like the commander and the gunner takes another shot, but hits the post right in front of him. So he does have to be careful though, because this vehicle in front of him has lost their people. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The how fast they can get their people back is very, very fast. Their their people on target or their personnel essentially back, but just wasn't. Oh, it ranking up your crew members, ranking up, it does a little bit over time, and Galachris is out of the game. Unfortunate for us, but let's go to Full Metal Cat. Ranking up your crew members, it makes a huge difference eventually. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause and pull up his information because he is in the middle of a battle. Not too bad. Shinu right in front of Full Metal Cat. He's in a Panzer 4. Gets obliterated by the Shinu. Just I don't think he got the. Man, everybody's leaving. Let's see who's at the top. What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Just wanted to take a quick break from the video.
I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching these videos, liking and commenting as well. My goal is to improve the video quality from 1080p to all the way to 4K. I want to be able to justify getting better equipment, so I am reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you guys are able to help me out with that, subscribing if you can, sharing it with your friends, and commenting and liking. All these videos are free. I don't charge for anything, and I don't charge for you able to spectate your video to post it on here and give you guys also some shout outs as well. Everything is appreciated, and back to the game.
We're doing this quickly. Level 22, low level dude, but he is at the top of the scoreboard with 4 kills. Let's see what he's got. This vehicle is completely spaded. Smartic 8254, and he's pinging players, he's pinging people, and from across the map. Now it does look like his team is losing, but he is like, using his binoculars. So I mean, I'm happy with that. But he's trying to find out to see what is available to him. It's unfortunate for him, but it looks like a majority of his team is already gone. Um, and let's see what he's able to do with this. It does look like he's a little bit damaged, but not too much. Oh, he did just get hit by that Natu that was right in front of him. Um, he's not able to repair. His cannon breach is gone. It looks like his engine is gone as well, and 2 of his crew members are also gone. Natu was able to come in and finish off that T-34 right through the dome. Yeah, it's insanity. Let's see if he is able to come back. He should be able to come back. He does have 4 kills, so he is at the top of the scoreboard right now on this team. Comes back. I think this is the Swedish line that he's going to be on. Yep, most likely Swedish line. And let's see if he's able to come back. This was also pretty spaded. It's not completely spaded because you don't have that additional crew member at the bottom that as an option, but he does have the 2 fire extinguishers. And that's how you can kind of tell with people, see what they have. You can kind of see how far they are and how spaded they are, as if they have the additional fire extinguisher as well as the additional crew member, if needed. But Panzer IV right there, that is being pinged by his team, and 24 over on the other side. Let's see if he's able to get that. He sees right there. He's in the binocular view. He, I love that he's in the binocular view and takes a shot immediately as soon as he gets into the other side to be able to shoot up and over the little hill that was right in front of him. So good on him for that one. And this is just the defensive. This is where you kind of go defensive, and you can continue going into the match, and then defend your position essentially without having to go out completely. Unfortunately for him, 24 that's in front of him got obliterated. But, or M42, my bad. I was looking at the M24 that's over on that side. This is where you go defensive, and you can continue, you can still put a lot of work in, even if you're losing the match by just being defensive, being smart, and then hitting these guys from either side. But he does need to start paying attention to other sides because the whole right side of his map, I'm pretty sure, is filled with players, and you can kind of see over on the right side that there's a lot of players in the middle of the map that he has to be aware of and that he has to kind of look for, is especially if he wants to start taking out tanks one by one. Don't just focus on the one side, focus on the whole map, and that's what you kind of have to be aware of. And that's, yeah, I do like he's going and looking into his binoculars to kind of see what's going on, but he also needs to be aware of the fact that there is a whole other map that's on the other side of him, and that's essentially that he has to, yeah, look at all those other players that are coming in from the opposite side. He needs to be aware of that, needs to go, and he can easily put work. He can be behind this and start taking out things from left and right. And just you just have to be sure. Natu right there, have to be careful with that. I'm surprised that the Natu hasn't figured him out yet. There he is. You saw that shot. You saw it coming. He was just taking too long to be able to rotate his tank and try to get out of the way. He could have kind of pushed forward a little bit and then gotten out of the way first and then started to pull back. But oh man, that's tough. He does come back. I love this guy. In Storm Pajaz FM 4344. This is a tank destroyer. It's a big hefty boy. It's a lobby guy. So let's see what he's able to do. And you can kind of see that he's kind of focused only on this left side right here, even when he's come up on the other side. Like he's ooh, orange smoke. You have to be careful of because especially as an open top vehicle, That's going to be artillery. And then again, you also have to be aware of the fact that, again, your right side of the map, I'm going to pause right here. Your team's is right here. This is where you're at. This is the farthest your teammates are. That means that the enemy team, even if you don't know for sure, they could be all over up on this side and all over up on that side. Not so much over here. They're probably going to be stuck over here on this or right here on the actual cap. But you assume with all these buildings, they're going to be this way. And so you have to pay attention to this side. I would have honestly rotated along this ridge right here and then started to take people out from this end and then shoot this way into the cap, but he's not doing that. He's kind of focused on this cap side, and that's going to be essentially his downfall. I think he's what he's doing right now is looking for that Natsu right there, Angel Apox, who essentially got him the last time and was waiting for him. Angel is doing a smart job of not being in the same exact spot as what he was before. And you can see that he's right there on the left side. You can't honestly, you can't see where he's at. Like we can see him now because we have that the spectating view on it, but he is sneaking and he is smart. So Angel Apu was right here before, right on the other side of this building. And he did the smart thing. He rotated, went to the other side of the other building, and is essentially waiting right there because he knows that people are going to gun it, revenge kill on him. And so he went away from that spot and moved out. Smartic did a wonderful job of getting 4 kills in the beginning, but just wasn't able to capitalize that towards the end or towards the middle of the map. He wasn't able to rotate. I think it's just um, situational awareness and map awareness. Map awareness is going to be a huge thing, is knowing, okay, well, we've lost essentially all this. We're all the way back this way. Where is the enemy team going to be? And that's something you have to be aware of. And that's something that you gain with more playtime. You just have to be able to play more and get on the map more. Put in more hours. Give your soul to the snail. Even with premium vehicles, even if you buy premium vehicles, you're not going to be able to wear your map awareness isn't going to be there unless you put in the time. And that's why I play for free and I don't usually pay for premium vehicles. I only have one. But what did you guys learn? Did you learn anything? Like and comment tips and suggestions. Subscribe if you want to see more spectating videos. If you want me to spectate your video, send me username and the session ID for the replay you want me to spectate. Otherwise, I will spectate a random video. Have a good one.